But I want you guys to keep Beth and her family in your prayers. Beth is my sister. Her hubs is my hubs. Her son is my nephew. Her grandbabies are my listen. That's and it's same over here. And Beth's son, my nephew, was the message that I got was that her son was shot the other day. I'm not going to give any other details. Thank you. I will tell you that he is strong like his mama. He has been fighting through everything, going through his surgeries. His mama has not left his side, and he's doing okay. He's still got a long road ahead of him, and yeah, it is really, 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 really tough. When Beth is ready to give more details, I know the details, but when Beth's ready to give more details, I will absolutely let Beth share that story if that's something she ever wants to share. If not, she did say, yes, I could share because obviously I got the news while I was on here, so you guys all knew that something was off with me for the past few days. And so that is what's going on. But again, he has got an amazing mommy and daddy and two beautiful little girls. And they have been sitting by his side, and he's made it through his surgeries, and now we're just going to work on catching this mother. So anyways, Beth, I love you so much, sister. Please take my advice, though. Please get some rest, honey. Got to take care of you, and we will continue prayers to be coming. So I didn't want it to be long and drawn out because she's probably coming to get her mind off of things, but we knew I was going to address it today. Can I please light a candle for him? I love you too, sister. I'm sure Beth would love that. Again, all the prayers needed right now. That's really what's getting her through, getting him through, getting everybody through. And yeah, he has two little girls at home waiting for him to come home. He's got a long road of recovery, but again, he's got Beth as his mama, so we know he's strong like a bull. So yeah, just keep her in your prayers, guys. She needs it right now. Pray for Aaron, but also pray for Beth and our hubs. He has a name, but he's just our hubs. Beth and I share everything, okay? Mm-hmm. My grandkids are her grandkids. My kids call her Auntie Beth. Listen, we share everything, including the hubs. So, anyways, love you, sister. Get some rest tonight, or I'm pulling a Brie and I'm doing a BJ to get a PJ to come out there and take you to put your ass to bed. I'll put you to sleep. Yes, love my sister. So anyways, I wanted to get that out of the way. Not out of the way like that, but you know what I'm saying? I did want to talk to you guys. I've been nervous about even addressing it because it's such a sensitive topic. But I'm glad that I waited because good. You need to eat something. I need to get some rest. Lots of prayers. Tell Aaron the sock gang loves him. Oh my God. We could get a pair of grippy socks and sign it from all over the place. We'll just mail it to each place. Everyone sign it. He can wear grippy socks. Listen, I'll do what I got to do for sister. Yeah, a BJ for a PJ. That's what Beth, Beth didn't say that. That's what Brie used to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remember, she would only fly in a PJ. That's the only way she would fly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So, and thank you guys for reporting that page. That's crazy. I never expect to scroll and then see myself. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Socks. I love it. I love it. Thank you. This is one of my favorite colors. I absolutely love, like, it looks on here, it looks really pink, but it's actually kind of like a melon color. It's scammed. Wait, what is? Oh, that site? Yeah, absolutely. Still on my damn videos. A sock swap would be so fun. I just know myself. I'm so lazy. I would never mail shit out. Yeah. Oh, a bot. Oh, got you. She said, oh, when you wait. Oh, she has over 60K traveling to see Baby W. Right. She is very. Listen, Bree is so beyond delusional. It's absolutely craziness to me. Absolutely crazy. Let's not forget. Remember, she wanted to take Baby W when he was a couple weeks old. Remember, on one of her PJ dates. But not for Baby W. No, anyways, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so let's talk about. Because I want to get focused. Let's talk about Anti and hi Roxy, Anti and Kiara. What is your guys' thoughts? Hi Kelly. Yeah, the cuddle appointments. No, he does. Santos does not have a warrant out. You guys always have to be careful that when pages put information out, they do that like for clicks, views, that type of stuff. He has a court date out. He was sent a thing that said, you did not show for this court date, so you have an FTA. If you do not show on, I think it's the 3rd or the 6th or whatever of March, then you will have a warrant. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about Anti and Kiara. So now I am a little confused on the ROs. I was under the understanding the ROs were mutual. Now, either way, whether they're mutual or he just has one, whatever the case may be, you cannot contact each other. And I guess I don't understand. Hi, Natalie. I guess I don't understand. Why are you willing to go live with him and see the baby that way, but you're not willing to let him see the child? You won't even let him babysit so you can get some sleep. Because I keep seeing these videos of him saying, when are you going to sleep? You've been up for like 18 hours. Like, the baby's going to wake up pretty soon. When are you going to sleep? Bring her over here. It's just the craziest thing. And unfortunately, I see it happen all of the time. All of the time at work. You get a RO, anti-stock, whatever the case may be. And then, but the baby wants to see you. Oh, so you don't want to see the child? So you don't want to talk to you? So you're telling me you don't want to? They use the guilt trip on the baby. They show up. I had this one kid, love him down, hard-headed. She would legitimately call him, do the whole guilt trip. He would show up and the police would already be outside. And it would be every time he'd start dating somebody new. As soon as she'd find out he was dating somebody new or even talking to somebody, she would, oh, your kid wants to see you. Show up, boom, police there. Send him right back to jail each time. It's the control she wants. Yes, Jen. It's a setup, absolutely. I fully believe that. Because I just don't understand. If you're willing to break your order to see that, to go live, because that's getting her money, that's bringing her views, that's bringing her money by going live with him. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I do find it odd though that his attorney was sent a clip. I find the email that was posted. I don't know if he posted or what. That was an odd email from a lawyer, but nonetheless. I don't know what he's on, if he's on anything. And unless I know for a fact, we don't talk about it. Like Fly, we know for a fact, 100% fact. He does it on live, talks about it, so we know for 100% fact. So we can talk about it. You would think she wouldn't be allowed to reach out to him either. Technically, she's not. Yeah, if in fact, and I believe lawyers said this. I believe lawyers said that their RO was a mutual RO. She can't reach out to him. He can't reach out to her. Now, I also know, though, well, let me not say I know. I think Anti doesn't seem like the type of guy that's going to be like, no, she reached out to me first. Here's the verification. She reached out to me. I thought if she reached out to me that I could do it. He's not going to do that and then have her get locked up. Even if it's her, he's going to take that to the chin. I believe. That's my thoughts. I don't know. I could be wrong. But typically that's what happens. The man will take it to the chin. 318, you were so right. That is low down and dirty, just to keep his daughter away from him. And for what? Like, what do you get out of that? Like, what on earth do you get out of keeping the father away from the baby? You know what I'm saying? The only one you're hurting is the baby. That baby's going to grow up eventually, and she's going to be able to look back and see all of the times her dad cried out and asked, please. He's asked on a daily basis. His house is set up and ready to go. It was so sad watching the video the other day of him on live with the little girl. First of all, every time the little girl sees her or sees him, she lights up, she's smiling. But him walking through the house and showing her all this stuff, I mean, like, oh, well, you've already outgrown that. Well, you can't use this now. Well, you can't. That was really heart-wrenching. That was really, really heart-wrenching to watch. Yeah, I agree. She won't. Satisfaction feels pure as miserable. Yeah. I really wish, listen, Kara has talent. She doesn't need to do drama and whatnot and for clicks, views, all that kind of, she doesn't need to do that. She's talented. She has a beautiful voice. Like, why not, instead of doing like the TikTok battles like this, why not go on the singing side? Like with Selena Graves and all the people that are over there that have beautiful voices. Thank you, love. And do the singing with them. Why not do that? Go over there. They make a ton of money. Amy with the butterflies. Thank you, love. Go over there and do your battles over there where you're singing. You're more apt to get discovered by doing that instead of being stuck in drama stuff. Like, I will just never understand why people don't utilize their talents. It's not like she's just someone who just doesn't have any talent and whatnot. She's a beautiful girl. Just a beautiful voice. Like, Melanie, you guys, with the... Thank you so much. Oh. I used to love the Walkman. I wonder if she is addicted to the drama. Oh, I think so. I think people do get addicted to the drama. Why? I have no idea. Listen. I'm in drama. I don't even know why I'm in drama. I don't know what the hell this drama has to do with me at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know why people like this. But I guess other people do this for clicks, views, popularity, money, whatever. That's not me, right? So I definitely don't get it. I wonder if she is addicted to the drama. Oh, I just read that. How about the 1K she got to get? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. For the tooth pulled that never got pulled. Honey, I am telling you guys, if you guys have not got this, you guys have got to get this Halo Skin Glow. My skin looks so good. Amy! The blue butterflies. I love them. Thank you so much. Yeah, but even she's lazy. Like, she's just sitting there anyway. Half the time she's sitting there singing anyways. Like, what a wasted talent. Amy, 23. Thank you so much, love. I think that's what anyway. She said it that she wants him back. She keeps saying, "Oh, I want my family back. I'm gonna get my family back." And then her chat was asking her, like asking him questions like, "Do you love her? Do you want her back?" Blah blah. I haven't checked him. And he said, "No, I don't. The old you, yes. I love the old you. I miss the old you. Where did that go? Where did she go? Where did that Kiara go?" And I was like, oh, yes. Exactly. The last hello, love. He was clocking her. He's like, where? Where did she go? Yes, that's the person that I miss and love. And clocking her about, I bless mama. The blue butterfly. You guys with the blue butterflies, listen, you guys are my people. This is a representation of my mommy. But clocking her about the baby, where the baby is sleeping. He's like, when are you going to get her a bed? Like, why is she just in a pack and play? Like, how can she sleep comfortable? Turn the music down. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why is the music blaring? When are you going to sleep? Like, he is clocking her on her shit. And I'm glad for it. There was a lady that said she looked and she couldn't find it no more. Wait, couldn't find. Oh, are you talking about this one? Or what? Wait, what are you talking about? Sherry? Sorry, just a second. There was a lady that said she looked and she couldn't find no more. Oh. Good evening, love. Oh, the RO. I don't know. I know when we talked about it the other day, someone came in and said lawyer was talking about it and said that it was still up. I don't know if it is still up or not. But he did show something today. In my state, you can't get an RO drop. Correct. That's how it is in my state too. And even if you go see the judge, that doesn't mean it gets dropped. The judge gets to decide. It's like, and this is a whole nother topic. Did you guys watch Ekane and Chris? The shit that's going on over there. I don't know what state they're in, but the fact that thank you guys so much. Oh, it's for the daily harmonies. See, look, we were at 410 and now we're at 412. I don't know what the goal limit is amount, but you guys are at 80% and it only went up 2. They'd be messing with me on my little fingers. But yeah, it's crazy that continues to. I'm surprised CPS has not been involved. She's in Michigan. What the hell was that? Michigan. Ooh, ooh. Remix. What the fuck just happened to my brain? Oh, maybe that's why Summer got you. Okay. Thank you for the daily armies. Yeah, my brain just went into straight freaking remix mode. Okay. Whoa. But yeah, the stuff they're going through, that's crazy. An RV, yeah. Yes, I love it. Yeah, some people, I live in a trailer park, not on a big ass private property. In a rundown 1950s. No. Thank you, Magnolia. Thank you, Susan. With oh my gosh, you guys with the Violence Day. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's brand new. It's very, very nice. I gotta get out. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about you guys came on. Let's talk about the drama. Everyone came on today. We are that. Oh my god. Negative 50s. Shit. Okay, what was all the drama you guys were talking about in the beginning when I first came on? Because again, I've been off, so I don't know. I've heard that some of my my old besties that I don't even know have been going off all day about me. Oh yeah, they're just gonna give her visitation right back. Oh yeah, no, she'll have to go through some type of reunification. Absolutely, the child's not gonna know her if she even puts the work in to do it, which she won't. So tell me what's been kind of going on. I haven't seen any recent vids of them. 8 to 12 inches of snow. I want that. We will talk about. Let me write that down. We will talk about the red. Not the red. Sorry, the fly. I do want to talk about red in them too. The fly, Stella. My pin's out. The fly, Stella, Jack stuff. Pixie, Jack. So we'll talk about that as well. Yeah, I saw Perez is back. Donna, I have one question for you. Your meteorologist, man or woman? Because I feel like that makes a difference on the 8 to 12 inches. We're getting 19 inches of snow this weekend. So same for you, Principal. What is your meteorologist? Male or female? Definitely makes a difference. Definitely. Oh, you may get 3 to 4. I'm just saying. Let me know. You may get 3 to 4 inches. If you're lucky, 5. Okay? Oh my god. We never get snow. Let me see. It's weird we aren't getting. Yeah, we don't get snow that often. I'm just saying, listen, tell me if I'm wrong. Listen, you guys let me know when your snow comes. You guys come in and tell me how much you actually got. Okay, let me check my weather. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, nothing. Oh, it's going to be cold though. I like. Today the high was 39. Tomorrow the low is 31, high is 46, 29, 40. Yeah, but no precipitation. As soon as we pop up in temperatures, then that's when we get the moisture. And then it turns to rain. So yeah, nothing. I'm telling you, when we're on our vacation, sock gang, make sure you guys are buckled up and ready for our vacation. It's coming up soon. We're going on a nice little vacation. Are you in here? Who's winning in the fight, Batman or Doctor Strange? I don't know who Doctor Strange is, so I don't know. We're going on a good vacay. It's going to be for a whole week. I'm excited. I'm not telling you guys where it is yet. You will not have any snow, is what I will tell you. That's your only hint, is you're not getting any snow. Not Jamal, Jazz, and their girls are not going. They are not going. You may need both coats, like a light coat and a swimsuit. There is an indoor pool. Nope, I already said that. No cruises. Going to Marco Island in July for my birthday. Yep, you will need your passport. Okay, again, Dale, male or female meteorologist, I need to know. To the Bahamas for your honeymoon? Ooh, I would love. Of course. Yeah, all of you guys are going. I'm taking all of you guys. We're all going together. It's gonna be a big sock gang vacay. You guys are gonna see me do some fun stuff. Some stuff I'm a little nervous about, but Santos does not have a warrant out. He'll have a warrant out if he doesn't take his ass to court in March, which I find will be very funny. Hold on. I will find very funny because the court is in Texas. So if he goes and Brie goes with him, I find that to be very hilarious. So she'll be able to travel for his court stuff, but not. Yeah, I have a feeling he'll either miss it. I mean, I don't really see a reason for her to have to go, but for some reason they can't be separated. All of a sudden everything looks great with the yeah. Well, you know what's crazy about that though, Stephanie? Now that everything is great with the pregnancy, because again, I told you guys that was a that was a bluff. She was trying to pull a bluff on the judge, right? She was like, I have high risk pregnancy, can't go. The judge said, okay, well then you can have FaceTime visits. The judge called her bluff, but the order states she can still have her visits if she chooses to go to Texas. She has to go to Texas to do them. So now that everything is great with her pregnancy, is she actually going to go? Who knows? She stopped taking all of her medication. What, her nausea medication? Crazy. I can't. She said all they do is call and pay the ticket. Okay, well, yep, do that. That's exactly what you do, Santos. Listen to Bree. She's gotten you far in life thus far. Just call and pay the ticket. She knows exactly what she's talking about for a DUI. If it was a speeding ticket, okay, but you also got a DUI and an MIP. So, but go ahead, listen to her. Don't listen to the court. The one that sent you the records that said you have a court date on blah 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 that's in person, and you missed your arraignment. And if you don't show up on March 3rd, you're gonna have an FTA. Yeah, on that notice, just ignore it. Listen to minor in possession. Listen to Bree. She knows exactly what she's talking about. The courts don't know shit. Dumb as a rock. They know nothing. Listen to Bree. Yeah, listen to her. Just call and pay the ticket. I was going to add something to your video on anti. Oh, what, Angie? Add it. Add it, girl. In Texas, I can tell you they don't play. Yeah, but again, he was 19. And it says, if I remember correctly reading it, it said in person. Did you see the documentary on YouTube about her being there? Yes, I almost watched all of it. I still have like 15, 20 minutes to go. I've been going between that, the trial, and something else. There's something else I was watching over there. I'm still into the au pair affair murder trial. We heard playing and laughing at the 911 calls. Wait, what 911 calls? We got a DUI last year, like in April or something of last year. Let me pull it up. I'll show you. Well, give me a second. Oh, the MILF house. I went, yeah. Oh, that's so hilarious. She is just so immature. September of 24. Okay. Hold, please. Hi, Jane. The name of the show over there is The Worst Moms on TikTok. The Nightmare of the MILF House. Let me just type that in there. Perfect. I'm gonna say the what? The so, oh, what happened to my? What the hell? Oh, wait. Why does it keep couldn't pin? Why wouldn't it let me pin it? Well, it won't let me pin it, but there it is. It's just The Worst Moms on TikTok. If you put that in, it'll pop up. But it won't let me pin it for some reason. Weird. Brie does need to take her parenting classes. That is for sure. That is so sick. Yeah, it's on YT. To sit there and play and laugh at the 911 calls when you broke court orders and took your child. And why she feels like you can't steal your own child or kidnap your own child when you can't. It's called parental kidnapping. There wouldn't be a whole ass charge for it, lady, if I got it. It did that to me earlier. Exactly, Heather. This is a child that this is his life. Like, he's going to be able to go back and watch all of this stuff one day when he gets older. Absolutely. Ashley, I do. I do think, at least in this situation, I don't know any other situation, but at least with Anti, absolutely, I think she's manipulating the system. She knows that she'll be able to hold him on the phone, so that way he's not going live with other girls. One, except pisses her off, and hold him on live to see the baby. Oh, typically they're in here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought, is that they both had an order. But again, even if they both have an order, I can't see Anti throwing her under the bus like she'll throw him under the bus. I think he'll take it to the chin. He'll take the penalty, and just how it goes. I don't think Jordan and Anti are bad people. She was the mastermind. Oh. Yeah, I think I think they got Jordan and Anti just got mixed up in a bunch of bullshit. Thank you, Kanik. I think they got mixed up in just a bunch of bullshit and just wrote it out for money and fame and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know anything about them since what they've been doing, so I don't know if they're doing anything great or not, or I have no idea. So I can't really say if they're good, bad, and different. So because Kira and Anti can't be together, he can't see his child. Well, he could. He absolutely can see his child. 100%. Just because they can't be together doesn't mean he can't see his child. He 100% can see his child. Yeah, they just have to. When you have a RO or a DVRO, no contact, an anti, whatever the case may be, if you have a child, it is for everything except for communication with the child or exchange of the child. The only thing is that Kira won't allow him to have his child without her. I missed the first part of what you said, Kathy. Hold on. I don't know why I always do that. Roll up when I know I can click on it. Hold on. Now I gotta find it again. Okay, let me see what you said before that. Okay, can you imagine that being? Wait, what do you? I think, Kathy. I think one of your comments got filtered out because the last, it was like, and she laughs, poor W, and then the next one, and what happens then, Angie? What? So what did you mean before that? I want to make sure I answer you. I hope the judge does hold her more accountable, and I think that was a good start by her calling her bluff and saying, "Oh, you can't go. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well, you can do FaceTime visits." Thank you, Christy, for the populars. Thank you so much, guys. I so appreciate it. I think she thought since she has high risk, judge would absolutely the judge would grant visits. No, yeah, I think that was an entire play. It was a last minute thing because you guys remember she did the court papers the day before. She wrote up her plan. This is what Bree was requesting. My God, who am I, Elmer Fudd? This is what Bree was requesting. Anyways, Bree was requesting that they do her visits be in LA and that John fly W to LA and she flies W home. Well, if you can't fly, how would you fly him home? One, and two, you don't return the child. So that would never get set up to where you'd be the one to return him. Maybe you could go get him if you get to that point, but you never be the one to return him because you don't do that. Something will randomly come up. Something always comes up. Oh, we booked it into the wrong our airport, or we went to the wrong hotel. Oh, my bag didn't fit. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm high risk again today. Whatever the case may be. No. Yeah, there will always be something happening and popping off. So nope, 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 and nope. Right. To say that she had a family emergency and that's why she had to go and nap W. Ooh, Pinky with the popcorn. Oh, it's about to get juicy. Get your popcorn ready, she said. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, is that what I was talking about? I meant to request you, but then All Money had requested me, and we got sidetracked into like red pill stuff, and then yeah,
crazy. So what happened?
Nothing. He was just saying like, don't stop and don't let people like tell you that you shouldn't be doing it just because they like him or whatever, saying it's not a big deal because it is a big deal. He's like, I heard the clip of the DV situation, and like, he was like, it's absolutely a big deal, and we shouldn't be giving these people platforms or praising them simply because of whatever lie they're telling or whatever. And then I was just telling him about how it was either I think it was yesterday or something, Red Pill had gone live, and I guess was saying that if the girl doesn't stop talking about this, or if we don't stop talking about this, then he's going to do something to her that'll put him in prison for the rest of his life. Basically insinuating he was going to unalive her.
What the heck?
Yeah. So, but I requested you because it was like getting kind of brought up about this situation from the other night, and I figured why not just have the conversation on live real quick. It doesn't have to be a drawn out thing. Like it can be quick.
Yeah, we can do that. Just make it quick.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know about you, but I mean, I know on my end I'm getting all kinds of hate from people. And I'm not going to say that they're like sucking people just because, I mean, I don't even know what that means.
You know what the sucking is. Don't get it. Don't get it. Like,
no, but I'm saying like I don't know how to verify or tell who's in a sucking and what the socks are and what kind of socks, and are they solid? Are they cut?
It's a sock. They're socking. We don't discriminate over here. We allow them to have whatever fucking sock they want on. Some of us wear grippy socks.
I mean, it sounds like you guys do discriminate, but
well,
I guess
that's only when I don't have all the information and people want to put out misinformation, acting like I know when I don't fucking know, and then want to like slander my name. But that's
that wasn't about me. That's not me though.
No, that's not you. That's just bitches that like to block and then talk shit.
Okay, that feels directed somewhere else. But people are asking me, I guess, about like, were we able to come to, I guess, some sort of, I don't know. And I guess the answer is yes and no. I think that your reaction on the live the other night was just really weird to me. And I know you have some stuff going on in your personal life. It just, but
I think it was weird because it was just confusion.
Right,
because I didn't know what was going on. I felt like if we would have had the conversation before, like off live, because this isn't the stuff I like to do on screen, so if we would have had that conversation off screen and I would have known before it blew up, then I would have had a much better, but I was literally just confuzzled. I was confuckled.
Right.
That's what
yeah, and I think it was just like once you were being told in that live that you still didn't have that reaction, it was kind of like, let's attack Katie or whatever, and so people were asking me about it, and so I was like, well, I don't know, let's reach out to the elderly and see if...
I'm glad that you did reach out to the elderly, because us old bitches don't fuck around. You'll find out.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
You know, us
Right.
Gen Xers around here, we're not keyboard warriors.
Okay. So you're trying to throw hands, or?
On my day, I think I turned my shoulder. Oh, give me a minute. I think I just poured something. Oh, God.
I bet you did.
My shoulder. Well, I used to, not back in my day. Thank God I got some Excedrin right here. Ouch, that really
Lifting
hurt.
up all those racist women beaters, I bet you did pull a
Yeah.
muscle.
Oh, I would for them. Oh, and you know it. And you know it. You know I don't fuck around with that shit. You know I don't, but there's
So I guess people are kind of just wondering where you and I stand, and I guess where I stand is that this is just where we kind of move apart, and
so we're no longer peanut butter and jelly. I'm peanut butter, you're jelly. No longer a banana split. We're gonna split.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I feel like peanut butter and jelly.
They belong together, but you said we're splitting, so I'm so confused. Spread it apart. We could spread it apart.
So for those who are confused right now, there's really nothing to be confused about. Angie and I had 2 great, amazing conversations about this offline. We were we were both confused about why anybody thought that we like hated one another. I can see how the other night, because of my way of speaking, I come off as like I'm attacking somebody. But whatever Angie's issues are with like my other friends or with whoever, that's not a battle for me to fight. And I love her. I love Katie. I love anybody that's in my little like friend group, Mama Lou, anybody that's a creator of any sort that's in my friend group. I am going to defend when I think they need defending. I'm going to stay out of it when I think I need to stay out of it. But for y'all to think, and by y'all, I don't mean you guys specifically. I'm more so talking about people who thought that they saw like a clip from the live from the other night and they were like, ooh, yay, Angie and Shelby are fighting. We finally got what we wanted to happen. I don't know why y'all thought that that's what was going to happen, because Angie and I are grown adults who love each other dearly. I would literally do anything that Angie needed me to do. And that is extended across the board for my friends, Mama Lou, kicking it with Katie, really any of my creator friends. And so we had a great conversation. I was able to get her all the information about Red Pill. She immediately was like, now I understand. Now I understand why people are kind of, talking about this and making it a huge deal and bringing it to light. And I obviously she doesn't agree with it or stand with it. But to think that Angie and I were going to get up here and rip each other to shreds, and I was going to go after her and she was going to go after me, that is something that you miserable hags do to everybody on the internet, including each other. And that's why y'all will continuously sit in your little panels and talk about Angie and I, or Mama Lou and I, or kicking it with Katie, or trying to get Katie to come to the live and tell her side of the story, or because you so desperately want people who are grown-ups to rip each other apart. And whether or not Angie and I actually fell out or not, we would never get up here and do that.
Hold on, because my chat is so confused.
I bet.
So let me explain, you guys. So as you guys know, the other night when we were on live, when all this stuff came out about Red Pill, I was extremely confused. I had no clue what was going on. After that live, Shelby and I had a conversation. I was given the information. I made a video. One would think that people would look at the video, but since then, people on this app, not you guys, not people in his chat, whatever, have been going live streaming for hours. Like today, it's been 8, 10, 12 hours streaming the same clip over and over. Oh, Angie finally sees him for how he is. Oh, Shelby's going to do this and Shelby's going to... It's just been... So we wanted to come on and just crack a little joke. So you guys know, everybody has disagreements. We have agreed to disagree on certain things. I don't know Katie to like or dislike her. I can't respect somebody that blocks me and then talks shit about me. Right? That was my issue there. But that's not an issue with Shelby. I would have had the same reaction with Red Pill had I had the information prior to. You see what I'm saying? And so Shelby and I are grown adults who agree to disagree on things, but I was given the information, which is what I needed, and I made a decision. And I posted a video literally the same day. So I don't know why people are spreading this, but that's why we wanted to bring this on live. It's you guys know why I don't do the whole skit stuff, but we wanted to bring it on live because it's the only way that they're really going to pay attention is if there's they think there's drama and a way that they can twist it, because they've been going off on this stuff like it has been absolutely crazy, the clips and shit that I've got. It's been nuts to think that I'm actually a racist and all of this others. It's absolutely crazy. It is. Anyways, it's just crazy. So we wanted to bring it up. JJ, there's a whole literally a whole group of them. Yeah. They've been going live for like, I think they're on probably like hour 11 or 12.
To the person who said Shelby's lost everybody that's come into his life, I haven't. I have several mods that have been with me for since the very first live stream that I've ever done over a year ago. I just choose who I sit with and don't sit with. And Angie is somebody that I've decided to sit with because Angie time and time again has proven who she is to me, and people don't have to understand our relationship. Our relationship is not for others to understand. I know that some people aren't going to like it. I'm sure there's people over there that have a problem with us being friends, and that's okay. You can have that issue. I mean, I'm not going to like fight anybody on it. It is, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. People have never really understood our friendship because we're so completely different. But I think that's what.
No idea what happened with that person. Sorry, go ahead.
It works. No, you go. It just, it is what it is. And no, for anyone saying that, too, because I heard this, that Shelby forced me into not liking or not following somebody or whatnot. That's not it at all. Listen, I'd be lying and saying if deep down inside that social worker in me wasn't like, oh my God, is there something I can do to make a difference? And then I watched some information. I watched some of the videos and some lives, and deep down I want to help everybody. That's part of my problem. I want to help and fix everybody. I can't, because I can't help or fix somebody that doesn't want help. But I see someone that's really, really spiraling, and it does break my heart. I want good in everybody. I want to see the good in everybody. I want everybody to be okay. I still will never understand why I was such a big deal on it. Because again, him and I have gone live together a handful of times. I will understand it when there's other creators and people on this app that he's great friends with, that he sees out in person, and that's okay. But for some reason, me, it was like, oh shit. And that's okay. I don't have to understand everything. It's not for me to understand. I'm a big girl and I get to make my own decisions. And one thing I have no tolerance for is any type of racism, homophobia, any of that stuff. I can't. I am not going to watch the DV video. I told Shelby that. I trust in the fact that it happened, but I'm not going to watch it because I'm going to protect my own peace. And people even for that were bashing me. Oh, so because he's raised, because he said that, then you can't, but DV's okay, so you're fine then just with a woman beater. And now that's what I get. No, that's not it at all. I didn't say he didn't. I said I'm choosing to protect my peace as a survivor and not listen to it. I don't need to listen to it. I don't need more than one reason to not be okay with somebody. And that's that on that. So that's all. And I won't be playing it over here. I don't want it clicked over here. Any of it. So
yeah,
communication is key.
That's fair. I mean,
Who said that? Don't come over here with whatever. I don't go here with your bullshit.
Well, that's what I was gonna go to next, because I'm like kind of reading my chat, but I'm trying not to, is because this is gonna like become a thing where people are trying to like go back and forth, and
Right.
they're gonna say stuff to me and they're gonna say stuff to you. Again, Angie and I are grown adults and we have a relationship outside of this. We speak on the phone. The only thing that I'm gonna ask in this conversation is just that with her issues with Katie, that she just keeps that to herself, if that's fair. The same way
talked about it. She has me blocked. I have no. Listen, you guys know.
I mean, just in this conversation, you've made a couple of comments, but
well, that's because we were playing a role.
Oh, because it's part of the like fake fight. Okay. Yeah, just
slow.
The way I don't want anybody getting up here saying shit about you. I wouldn't. Like I wouldn't let Katie get up here. I wouldn't let anybody else get up here and do that with you. Just because I don't want it.
Yeah.
Guys, we're grown. Like, handle it on everybody handles this stuff the way you need to handle it. Just don't be them. Don't be those people.
Yeah.
Don't be those weirdos who think that you have to get up on here and fight with each other, and that you have to lay out everything about your friend that you were if you were once friends with somebody, then your first instinct should not be to jump on the internet and tear them to shreds.
Yeah.
Period. And that's just where I stand. It's where I've tried to always stand. I know that sometimes I get caught up in the drama myself. I'm not saying I'm above or better than or anything of that nature. But I would never, I'm not going to be doing that. So if Angie and I ever did fall out, it would never be something that you guys knew about. It would just be something that we had a conversation as adults offline and went our separate ways, and that would be the end of it. Just the same way it would be with anybody like Mama Lou or Katie or whoever that I potentially had a falling out with. So
you guys listen, I'm not getting into it about the whole Katie thing. I don't care. I don't care what Katie does and what Katie says. I'm blocked. I don't see it. If she wouldn't have blocked me, I would have seen her. So I grasp what you guys are saying. Has he asked what they're saying is, have you asked the same thing for Katie to not slander me like you did me? I don't know. I really don't care. Like,
I also
I don't know her issue. I don't know her issue with me, and I don't want this being drug on.
I mean, Katie, she's bringing your name up because of stuff that's being sent to her. So again, I think either y'all need to talk about it or don't talk about it. Decide. But yeah, of course I would. Katie, I would ask the same thing. But what I'm specifically talking about is on a live stream with me. I'm not saying they can't talk about each other on their own. If Angie was that person and decided to make a video about her, then Angie is that person and decides to make a video about her. If Angie's doing her own live and decides to say something about her, that's Angie's live. I'm saying when I'm on the screen with either of them, I would like to not be on the screen while we're taking a jab at one another, and that does go for both. I don't know why anybody would think I would only apply that to Angie and not.
I think it's just the way that you had said it. You had mentioned that because we're live right now, and again, my live is still kind of like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, it was, and maybe we should have been like.
Yeah, we were supposed to do the whole in scene. Just kidding. That was a joke, and you just rambled for like 5 minutes, and so they're still like, "What the fuck is happening? We don't understand what's even going on right now. What is he talking about? Can we just get back to what we were talking about?" So I will clean it up and explain it. I listen. I have no issues with Katie. Whatever. Like I really don't care. I don't think about her when I get off. Don't know what her issues with me. It does not bother me. I don't care. Do you, boo? Do your thing. Just keep my name out your mouth. And we're good.
And I love you both, and so I don't know what I was going to say with that.
You are good.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yes. Well, I'm glad that we did get this, because if not, that you guys, the reason why we had to do this is this group of people, listen, from a situation before.
Nothing to do with like our chat.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with any of you guys, has nothing to do with any of them. But you guys, they went on for about 4 months. I kid you not, 12 hours a day, saying the same thing repetitively over and over, 12 hours a day, until they finally found someone else to mess with, and now they're right back. And so we just needed this to let them know. I don't know why they didn't watch the damn video, but nonetheless, We are fine. We are cool. We make our own decisions. We're grown. End of story. That's it. I just didn't want this to continue. I like when I go in, I like my chat and my DMs to be, oh, this is this. I don't want it to be 100 DMs of people sending me the same clips from the same people. So that's that on that. And that's all I want to say on that. Well, we're done.
And just to finish it, I can appreciate that you have a community that loves you and wants to defend you. Even if it's not in my favor, I still, that's what you've built. And that is a testament to, I think, who you are. The same way over here, I have a community of people. Maybe it's not quite as big as the sock gang, we're just a little baby group of people, but we'll become a gang one day, right. You'll see. And then we'll have some turf war or whatever.
Just make sure you choose the right colors.
I don't know how that. Yeah, I don't even know. Mine's just going to be this green and pink, I think.
You gave us that when we were choosing it, when the people turned us in for being affiliated. You said we could have that green and pink. You used that exact hat, and now you want it back?
Oh, yeah, a clique. We're a clique right now, but we will one day be gang. But gang, bitches. Is all I'm saying is I can appreciate it, even if it's not in my favor. I can still appreciate that, and think it's great that Angie has support when things get tough or when there's kind of drama or whatever going on, because you need it on these apps. You need to have that. So
yeah, I'm very, very thankful for it.
I've seen the comments that people have left about me, and I'm getting them all sent to me right now for some reason. And it is what it is. I'm not gonna fight with anybody. If you want to do that, go.
Yeah, I think once I can explain, once we get off live and I can actually explain what the hell's going on, because we're going like this. My people need it like this. They're used to my just straight. They're not used to this. They're used to my just straightforward. This is what it is. So I will explain it, and we will move along.
Perfect. I love you.
All right. Have a good night. Love you. Bye. Yeah. Back to our normally scheduled programming. Okay, but so in all seriousness, guys, this other group of people, and I would not even do them the honors of even saying their name. I absolutely positively will not, because listen, they salivate. They salivate for me to say their name, and I absolutely refuse. These people have no lives. To sit up for 12 hours a day and play the same 10-minute clip and pick it apart and talk about how we're arguing. Thank you, love. Is crazy to me. But there is a group of people out there who, probably could grow and probably could do something if they didn't do the same thing repetitively. And I'm not willing to go several more months of listening to the same bullshit, which is why Shelby and I wanted to come on live together to say, listen, as soon as we got off live, that was also the day, you guys, that happened the same day that I got the text about Beth's son. So my mind was already not all the way here. And then I was getting it, and we'd only been live for a few minutes. Not all the way here. And then I was getting it, and we'd only been live for a few minutes. What? Sorry, I just got a thing that we had an earthquake. Anyways. So that's legitimately it. I got that. I was confuzzled. I didn't know what was going on, and then it just the jabber started. I was not in the mood for the jabber, and then it just continued to grow from there. And since then, it has been nonstop of that I'm a racist or a racist lover and an abuser, and I'd rather be called a bully than a racist and a woman beater. Well, I don't think being a bully is okay either. I don't think being a bully is okay. I don't. Being a bully is just not okay either. But do you, boo. So anyways, that is that on that. I'm over it. Done with it. There we go. Heather, that's I'm still trying to figure that out. Heather said, I'm confused as to why you're being attacked because of someone else's actions. It's weird. I don't know either. I don't know. There's things that happen on this app that I just don't understand. I will never understand. I am glad that it was brought to my attention, because I don't want my support of listen, you guys are the best group of individuals on on any social media. I don't care which social media it is, on any social media. Just 3.0. Anyways, and so when I support somebody, you guys go and show love and show support. And I would never want any of you guys wrapped up in that. Again, had I known earlier, that would have already been dealt with and addressed. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm glad that it was addressed. I just wish it would have been done in a different way. But then other people see the opportunity as clout and name, using names and whatever. I didn't know what it was. It just popped up on my thing that we had an earthquake. I didn't know what it was. That's why I clicked right off. I said, oh, just a 3.0. That's not bad. All right. We're still here. We're good. We really don't take nothing serious. But yeah, and again, there are creators on this app that are huge creators that are actively still friends with said person. I don't care. I don't care who anyone hangs out with. It's not my business. But that's okay. But not me. No worries. We had a 4.7 in Utah today, along with Wasatch. What? Along the Wasatch? I think Washington cities' names are confusing. No, I have no idea how to say it. Wasatch? Is it Wasatch? Anyways, Wasatch front. I survived the earthquake of October 89. Just 3.0 is just a bump. Yep. We've only had one really big earthquake out here. We have earthquakes when the Seahawks play, okay? So I think our Richter scale is a little off the Richter. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion, but listen. So do you want to talk, or what are you talking about? Do I want to talk or what? I am talking. I've been talking this whole time. That's all I do is talk. I've never seen an earthquake spooky. Ooh, I tell you, the one that we had back in 2000, I think it was 2000. Maybe 2001. Jamal was a baby. Jamal was born 99. That one was scary. That was a really big one. That was scary. And it was a rolling one. And I was in my office and I was right by a big window. And this guy had just parked in a pickup truck right outside of me. And so he had his car door open when it hit, and it just, the ground was rolling like this. So his truck is rolling, but I'm also going up and down. And he has his car door open, and he's putting one foot out and then putting it in. He was so confused. He didn't know if he should get out of his truck or stay in his truck. I didn't know if I should go out of the office or stay in the office. I was so confused. It was terrible. Can you? Can you Yes, Dennis Wallet. Yes. Can you explain yourself for what? I don't know what you're talking about. Why isn't Katie going her page? Megan, hey love. I wouldn't know who that is. The blonde girl with the big eye. I wouldn't know who that is. Scotia, wait, please pray my dad makes it back to his. He's in Virginia. I don't have Katie blocked. Katie blocked me. I don't have her blocked. Yeah. Oh, we're supposed to leave in the morning? Yeah, no, it's. Let me see. Hold on. No. I will just block. There we go. Oh shit, I think I just figured out why I have those community comments come on. You guys, I don't know if that's really Katie or not. I have no idea. Listen, I'm not. Yeah, I blocked them. I don't know who it is. I researched about the violations of two. Oh, you did? What did it say? Okay, a mutual RO ordered by a judge makes both parties liable for arrest. Interesting. Well, and I knew that, but I'm stuck on this email. And let me explain why. Mind you, because remember, I worked in the criminal side of things for a very long time. I email attorneys all of the time. Let me see. Here we go.
Not looking so great. I'm not sure if I was looking. Y'all saw the last post before this on my Snap. Yeah. And I woke up to a call and then he emailed me that. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I guess it was one side. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, we're going to find out in a couple of days, man.
Okay. So hold on, I'll get back to you. Hold on a second. So this is the thing from his attorney. Oh no, I guess I think what I saw was clipped. This could be. It says, "Dear Anthony, one, I am reaching out. I'm attaching the DV injunction to this email. 2, you cannot have any contact with Kiara whatsoever, ever, either directly or indirectly, even if she initiates the communication. And 3, see section 5, which notes that a violation could result in criminal charges being filed against you. 4, if she is dropping the injunction, then she needs to do that. So far, I have not seen anything that. What? So far, I have not seen anything that such just has occurred or is occurring." Yeah, so he got this from his attorney today. Now this one looks legit. The one I saw before was chopped. Yeah, well, I think that's why he got this email. Is his attorney has probably saw that she that they've been live together and they have court coming up on the 26th. Listen, attorneys don't want to look dumb. They don't want to go into a court like not knowing what's happening. You know what I'm saying? They want to be updated. Attorneys want you to be honest. Listen, if you committed the crime, let them know you committed the crime or whatever, right? Absolutely, Chastity. Let us know. We got you. Remember, make sure you guys keep Chastity in your prayers, please. They want to know what happened. They want all the details, so they're not surprised when they come up with something else. They just come up with a good defense for you. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? In a sense, yeah. I don't know if she's really smart enough to. I don't think that she's grasping the concept of exactly what she's doing. Hey, Stephanie. I also don't think necessarily that like I said, I'm not sure that she's grasping the concept or that she's understanding that she can also get into trouble just as much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they could both be held in contempt. Yeah, I don't understand that. The email was today. Yeah, he got that today. And he goes to court on the 26th. Oh God.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, because I'm in my car, so sometimes it'll like connect to the car and it gets weird. Hi Angie, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
First of all, before I get started, I thought it was so funny. Have you seen The Very Odd Parents?
No.
Oh my god, it would be so funny if you understood. But it's a cartoon, and like the little fairies are green and pink, and so you and Shelby were like giving Cosmo and Wanda. So if anybody in here gets that, it's super funny.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I don't know.
Oh my god, one day you'll see it. It's cute. Anyways, I don't know how to start this. It's my first like I don't know how to start this. I do want to apologize because I know that my story to certain people came out as me calling you something, but I think maybe it was misunderstood, but it was not. I was not calling you anything. There was a comment in your chat the other night and you happened to agree with it, and it was calling Shelby and I bullies, and that's where the comment had stemmed from. Does that make sense?
No. But first of all, I don't even remember seeing a
Yeah, I have it
you or
screenshotted.
Shelby bullies or me accepting. But either way, no, because what it said was, I'd rather be called a bully than a rapist
No,
or a racist and a person or a woman beater or something, comma Angie.
Yes.
Basically saying you'd rather be called a bully
Yes.
than support someone who accepts somebody who supports a racist and
that's not what that means.
Okay, then explain to me what it is what you meant by that, because it clearly wasn't clear, because that's how a lot of people thought you took it as you were calling me a racist and a woman beater, and I said no, she's not calling me that.
No,
I think she's stating that I support that. I don't know how else somebody could take that message.
No, so the statement there is, I'd rather be that than what Julian is. Does that make sense now?
What does my name have to do with it?
Because the conversation was about him. Technically, it's absolutely nothing to do with you. You're correct.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm still trying to. All of us are still trying to figure out how this became such a big deal about me.
Can I explain?
Absolutely. Somebody explain, because I'm genuinely curious.
So what had happened is one of your mods. We were all mods for Julian at the time. And
again, hold on before you even get into that. Get it, grasp it, got it, good. My mods have nothing to do with me.
Right, but what I'm trying to explain is she told us that she was going to you. So we were under the impression that you knew what was going on.
But without speaking to me first or coming to me, how would you just assume that? Like, again, I'm grown. Gen X. We do things face to face. I have conversations with people. I don't assume, and I don't go around the back and just make assumptions, right? That's why the whole day I was so confused when he was bringing this. I had none of that information. Had I had that, and then for people to just automatically assume and go off on me like I'm accepting of somebody else's behavior. Mind you, it's somebody that I've gone live with like 4 or 5 times. So that was confusing. And I don't care who people hang out with. This is social media. This is different than real life. But he has real life friends on this app that he hangs out with, that he goes out with, whatnot, that people support. And I'm not understanding how became such a big deal in this.
They've all been talked to. I've talked to all of them. None of them are his friends anymore.
I mean, I don't, like I said, again, I don't care whether they are not. I guess I'm just not understanding the confusion of me. What did I have to do with any of it?
Because, again, with your mod, and I understand your mod's not you, but we were told that she spoke with you. So when I made that video, it was for you to understand what was actually going on, because it was appearing that she didn't tell you the extent of everything because she still remained his mod. And I'm not in love with 2K. I don't even like white men. Can you please stop saying that? It doesn't even make any sense.
Okay, but regardless of listen, I am very different than the majority of people that are on this app. My mods can mod for whoever they want to. My people can follow and gift whoever they want to. I don't care. Even if it was somebody that I didn't like, I really don't care. Like I'm fine with that. We come on, I'm not on here all day. I come on and I do my live for a couple hours a day. I don't know what the hell is happening on the streets. I'm also a social worker who specializes. I have special credentials to work with people, young adults who have been in the criminal justice system. So yeah, my heart naturally pulls to want to help him. That's the people that I naturally want to go to and help him. But instead, it's like, oh nope, let's beat Angie Dion. Let's call her every name in the book. God forbid.
I didn't call you any names. Not one.
It's the things that you guys were putting out, or that you're putting out, or other people were putting out, because now it's gone all over the app. There's clips and stuff all. I haven't even been on. I come back on, and it's like bam. But now, God forbid, maybe I could have been the person that could have maybe helped him, talked to him, something. But no. It's like, oh shit, Angie, better not be friends with whoever. Can't talk to whoever, because then I'm supportive of a racist or whatever.
I never said that.
Okay. What did you say? Can you explain to me what you said then? Because I'm extremely confused.
The whole thing was for you to understand who he really is, because just a few days ago it's got a screenshot somewhere, someone sent it to me, of you telling him how much you love him. The thing is we were trying to get you to understand what was actually going on.
And because so do you think that was done in the best way?
We were being told that the information was getting to you.
Who told you that? Your
mods.
My mods or my a mod?
I don't know if the other girl's your mod, honestly. She has a sock in her name. I truly don't know.
Because I literally knew absolutely nothing about what is going on with, again, it's truly not my business what other people do. You know what I'm saying? On their app. On the app, in their own personal life. I'm not on here that much.
Vanessa, you still mod for a man who beat the shit out of his girlfriend and threatened to kill her kid. Literally, your opinion is irrelevant. It makes no sense.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
This girl in the comments, I feel
like, okay, so let me ask you this question. Are you a type of person that feels like if someone has done something in the past, then it's just off with them? Because I kind of feel like, and
depending on what it is, yeah.
Hold on, I may be wrong, but I have a feeling that some of this is because of a conversation that I had the day before. Again, knowing nothing about what's going on with Julian, I have a conversation with my chat, which we talk about different stuff all the time, asking about at what point do you do forgiveness, or is forgiveness like not okay? Like, what are the things? Because I was talking about the whole Gemma and Cameron situation, but they didn't know that. I'm just talking in a general conversation, and then this happens to come, so I'm like, maybe they're thinking that. But people can change. Like, do you know I wouldn't even have had a job if I would have never worked with people who have made horrible, disgusting, issues in their past. I've worked with some of the worst of the worst. I can't treat them any differently. I have to hope that I can help them, that somebody can be there to help them through their problems and work through that with them. Do we just throw everybody away that's made a mistake in their life or made an error? And maybe it's happened a couple of times, but at some time and point, people again, the work is not the best for everybody. My daughter's a nurse. I could never be a nurse. That's just not. I'm not seeing blood. But she couldn't do the work that I do, right? I love the work that I do. I love to take people who are broken, who have not had the support, and show them what it's like, regardless of what you've done, to show them what it's like to have somebody by your side. Even though you may be getting sent up the road for a few years, you weren't there alone. Your family may not have been there, but I was there. I was there to make sure that you had one last hug before you got sent up for your few years. I was there to make sure you had a good meal before you left. I was there to pray for you and to continue to push you through, even during the time that you were there. I was there for that. But for some of you guys, it seems like, oh, that's a bad thing. God forbid, don't do that. They made a mistake. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me.
Okay, to answer your original question, there are things that I do think you cannot be forgiven for, absolutely. I don't think, and I think some of the things that he has done and I've seen with my eyeballs are absolutely unforgivable. And I know you said you didn't listen to the video or whatever. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. So I do apologize because I do realize that I did come a little bit hard at you. But I'm not but like as in like I'm just going to the next sentence. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I just was hoping that more people would listen. You know, because they keep telling this girl all these awful things, like it's just awful, just absolutely awful. It's a 10-minute long video.
I'm sure it absolutely is terrible. I'm
And
absolutely
so
sure it's ferocious. Yeah, it's not
right.
again, and I grasp it. I'm what I'm not grasping, even after having a conversation with the Shelbsters and now with you, I still don't grasp what this has to do with me. I don't understand how I'm somehow in the midst of it, that I'm potentially a terrible person because
I
of
never
what
said you were a
he's
terrible
done, and I've
person.
gone live with him 4 or 5 times.
Okay, but Angie, you keep putting words in my mouth. I have never once called you a bad person. I've never called you anything out of your name, not one time.
Well, I think it's the implications of the stories or stuff that you're putting out. You blocked me instantly. Again, that's not something I do. If I'm going to talk about somebody,
I
I'm
did
not
block
going to
you
block
because
them.
you were talking about me in your live. You had brought me up and I didn't even do anything.
You were commenting. I was responding to you in your comment.
I came in after you had started talking about me. I wasn't in your live yet.
You weren't in my live, but you know what I was talking about in my live?
Oh yeah, I was on the For You page, but I was not in the live.
Okay. Well, regardless, I get what you're saying. I don't get what you're saying. I don't grasp it. I do see the purpose of wanting to tell me. I guess I just don't grasp why when you guys, I didn't know that there was a whole live about it. Like why was
There was a live?
You and Shelby went live about it. About like the days before you guys told me. Apparently you guys did a live like exposing it. Like why was I not told then? Why did I not come up then and be like, oh, you know what? Let me see if Angie's free to come in so she can understand or she knows what's going on instead of just assuming from somebody else that I may or may not know. That's all I'm trying. That's my whole point. That's all I want to know. Because all of this could have been avoided had I just known.
I know Shelby had said something about you in that live. I can't remember. And I know I had said something along the lines like I tagged her in a video. And then she unfollowed me. But I don't, other than that, I don't know. I don't follow you. I didn't follow you. So
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. And Shelby said in the video, because I was sent the screenshots, he's like, because people were like, Angie accepts this, and like Angie and like is okay with this. Shelby said many times in his life, he's like, you guys, I don't think Angie has all this information. I don't think Angie knows this. That's what he said. But people were led to believe that I did know this. And again, it is what it is. It's over and done with. I've made a video about it. I've explained it. It is what it is. It's over and done with. I don't do drama. I don't like the back and forth. I don't like the, you know what I'm saying, all that nonsense. I don't like that. Did me and 2K fall out? No, why? No. I have absolutely no beef with 2K at all. I fully support 2K. Everybody knows that. So
I think Heather wants up. Or I'm sorry, I don't, what's her name on here? Principal. I think Principal wants up.
Principal? Wait,
yeah.
There's not a thing right there. Oh, hold on. I didn't even see your line, love.
Also, I'm so sorry I just said your name. I don't know if everyone knows your name. That was a complete accident.
Yeah, they do. I just don't call her that because of the other crazy person. Her name is Heather, so I can't call her that.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one thing that I want to clear up real quick. Whenever I told Angie, I called her and said, hey, listen, there's a lot of chatter, there's a lot going on about a racial slur. Please proceed with caution when it comes to him. She said, okay, I will. And then He
And then
came
that's
up
when I
and
had a conversation with him.
right, you had that conversation with him. And I didn't get the video until the day before all hell broke loose around this time. And I don't know if you remember or not, Katie, but over here we all have our own lives, and I've had a heavy, heavy last 2 fucking months. Thank
No,
God
I
my
recall.
nephew just came home yesterday. But no, I wasn't about to send that video to Angie. I never would, because I know who Angie is and I know what her triggers are. That is not something that I would take to her. And furthermore, on that, we have another friend within this group that had something very serious just happen. And I wasn't bothering Angie with that because she was there to support someone she loved very much.
Okay, so that's awful. I'm sorry, but you're telling me you did tell her, right? Something.
She told me about
Okay.
she told me about a racial slur.
Correct.
That is when I went live with him. I had a conversation with him. That was one of the last live. We had one live after that. I had a conversation with him about him. I let him know that is absolutely not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And you know how I feel about that. You've seen my family. He's been on live when my kids have been there, so you know my entire family is Black. You know how I feel about that. We had a whole conversation about it. He said, "You know what? Thank you very much. I'm glad you explained it that way because I haven't had it explained to me that way before. I know what it's like in prison using that word, where that comes from. I also know where he comes from, and that word can be used in amongst their culture and their people. Same thing with in Puerto Rico, Dominican Republican. It is used there, but I told him it's not. That doesn't mean that it's okay here with just random people that you don't know. I don't even like my own kids to say the damn word, okay? And they're Black. I don't like my own kids to say it. He said, okay. I appreciate you breaking it down and explaining it to me like that, because you know what? No one's really told it to me like that before. So I respect that. I won't say it again. That was the end of that. That's what I knew. I handled it. I addressed it. There we go.
Yeah. And then it wasn't until a great deal of time later, like there was chatter from the very beginning about all this DV, but we were all still on his team at that point in time. And then after leaving, you guys are like set out to destroy him, and there was no proof of the DV at all whatsoever at that point in time. Angie doesn't go off of rumors. If there is no proof, it doesn't get brought up over here. She doesn't just willy-nilly make accusations about anybody.
Well, that's why I've never said anything, and I've known. So when he first came around, maybe a month or two after, I got a message from both ex-girlfriends, and they told me what was going on. I said, I'm never going to post him again. And I unmodded myself. I stopped going in the lives. I stopped talking. I removed him from my Discord, all of this. And I never said anything because I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I didn't know. I just believed the women and cut my ties. And then when one of the women came and said, hey, can we talk? We got on a Discord call, and then we saw it. I mean, we saw it all. So, I mean, I'm not mad at, principal for not knowing or not having proof to want to say anything about that, because you wouldn't have known. You weren't there. Like, how can I try to get clout off of this when I'm on my fake account? Y'all make no sense.
I'm getting ready to jump down here, but I'm going to say this because I see a bunch of stuff going on in the chat right now, which it needs to stop because I'll block you. Because it's BS. We're having a conversation like grown adults over here, again, interrupting another live of what was going to be fun over this drama.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to get it over with. I'm so sorry.
And yeah, a bunch of people that was coming in here the day she was live with Julian, spreading all the hate. I did mute every single last one of you and blocked some because you were being disrespectful in the chat. And you don't come in here and start arguing with everybody and being disrespectful. That's not what that is over here at all.
Well, especially if you guys don't know me, if I'm live with somebody, I'm not really paying attention to the chat at all. I'm typically paying attention. I mean, if we're battling, then yeah. But if I'm just having a conversation with somebody, I'm fully locked into that conversation that I'm having. So for you guys saying that I was blocking or muting, that no, I didn't do that.
So, and then like the other thing is yeah, what she said is true. And everybody that was leaving the nasty comments that night, I screenshot everything. If I mute or block somebody, I take a screenshot of it as to why it happened. Angie loves to have respectful conversations over here of opposing sides.
Always. I encourage it.
So
I
unless
like us to have difference of opinion.
You can stay. When you start being rude and disrespectful, you gotta go.
Yeah, we like to keep it cute, keep it classy, etc. But I don't want it to go on forever. But Katie, I really do appreciate you coming up and clearing the air. This is, to me, this is respectful. This is what I like. I didn't have respect for you, and I told Shelby that because you blocked me and then talked about me, and that's not something. I'm old, right? I'm Gen X. We didn't have keyboards, we didn't have phones, right? We met up at the park and handled, like, we had conversations that way. So I can respect you, especially coming into over here onto my page and dealing with the sock gang and whatnot. I can respect that, so I do appreciate it, and hopefully this will all die down. Again, this tonight, even Shelby and I going live, had nothing to do with Katie, you guys. It has to do with the other crazy hyenas that will now have. Listen, they're now going to have content for the next fucking year because they have nothing else to do with their three people watching their live. But nonetheless, I respect that. I appreciate you coming up here. I think that there's good ways to deal with things. I think you have some other people to probably talk to and clear stuff up, but that's not on me to do.
I'm gonna do my thing that I always do because I have to.
Yep.
Because it's me.
Katie's Prozac is so funny because I don't even know what Prozac is.
Oh, Prozac is a anti-depression medication.
Oh my god, I've never taken any type of medication, but thank you. Oh my god, I'm special. Anyways, thank you for talking with me. I'm gonna unblock you and then we can talk like privately. I have like this like really weird thing where I'm like, oh my god, I just need to get it over with, or I'm just gonna think about it. And when I had made like that, what's it called? A status? I don't know. I'm old too. I was mad in the moment, right? And I reacted, and I should know better at my grown fucking age to not react as fast as I did. And I did, and I do apologize. And I'm gonna go.
Yep, and we'll just move along. But I don't know. I think some people and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general, people take things so seriously with social media. I'm not like that. I come in, I do my thing, I'm out, and I'm with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. I get people don't always get me, but yep, keep it cute. All right, thank you for coming up, love. Have a good night.
What's an SSRI?
Oh, SSRI is like again, it's a mood changer, a mood stabilizer.
Oh, okay. Period.
You'll learn lots of great stuff over here. We talk about everything over here, okay?
Anyways, can my fake account follow me? Anyways, thank you. Thanks, bye.
Okay, bye. Am I bummed Bree's being so lame lately? I don't really think she's been that lame. Well, she's lame, all right. She is always lame. That is for sure. Yeah, thank you for adding that in. A non-narcotic. Yeah, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know, JJ. Listen, I know better than to ask a woman her age. Yep, the end will move along. And not everybody has, everyone's maybe not even so lucky to have dealt with that. I don't know. Court TV update. You know what? I listened to some of it, you guys. I apparently was so tired today. I don't know. I actually fell asleep with the baby during her nap, and that's when I really listened to it. So I listened to a lot of the boring stuff today, the monotonous, like blood splatter patterns and all that other kind of stuff. But I think I'm going to skip ahead through some of that stuff and listen to the defense, because the defense started today. Because I want to know the defense's standpoint. For those of you guys don't know, we're following. Oh, make a note to read my message tonight after, please. Okay, let me write my note. Me and my little notes, because I'm old. Wait, who said that? That fast? Oh my god. Oh yeah, Megan. Okay. For those of you guys don't know, we're doing following a trial. It's called the Au Pair Affair Murder Trial. It is good. The wife was an ICU nurse. The husband is a federal agent. and he ends up having an affair with the au pair, hence the name Au Pair Affair Murder Trial. Okay. And he comes up with a great idea. Instead of just divorcing his wife, because you can't do that, because he doesn't want to split everything and he doesn't want to share time with his daughter, he goes on to one of those kink sites, hires this guy to do a surprise grape on his wife, hides her phone so she can't call for police, and then as the guy is doing it, he comes home to save the day because he's a federal agent, so he'll always have his pew-pew on him. Anyways, and now both of them are unalived. The wife and him. So it is a very crazy thing. JJ said, so because she clout chased off this guy and found some dirt, it's her job to make everyone. Listen, JJ, I have no idea. It's a lot of people on this app do that. I don't know how they find the stuff. They dig up information on the. I've been doxxed so many times. I've had everything told about me. Why anybody is concerned about my boring life, I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. I'm as boring gets. Okay? But people do that. They find out information on people. Why? I don't know. And then that's what they do. They go around and they talk about it and spread it. I've never understood it. There's communities that's what they do. As they see people grow, starting to gain clout or whatever, get numbers, whatever it's called over here. That's what they do. It's not me. Listen. I just come over. To me, this is legitimately like I'm FaceTiming 539 of my best friends. That's how I take this. Wait, what are you talking about? Who's talking? Listen. We're not talking ish about nobody. Just not my thing. Yeah, they catfished. Listen, the whole thing is just crazy. The trial thing is crazy. Oh, I know. No, I know it was about her. I'm just explaining because some people don't really know what's going on. It's not just her that does it. I don't know that she's ever done it before. I'm just saying in general, there is communities of people that do that. That's what their whole purpose on this was for. And that was a guy, not a girl. That's why I was confused. Yeah, we're done with that. What trial? You guys, it's on Court TV. It's called the Au Pair Affair Murder Trial. So good. So I'm really trying to, I'm curious on what the defense is. Like, what's the defense's take on how are they going to get, because they were able to use the IP addresses and track everything back to him for setting this guy up. Because they interviewed many guys. They interviewed a lot of guys. They went through, that was one thing I watched today, was the conversations on this, what is it called? Like a kink site or fetish site, something like that. One guy responded back, he's like, you know what? I'm actually not okay with this. This is really what he said. He says, that's really risky. I don't get to meet your wife first. I have to go into your home and imaginary rape her for the first time. If anything goes bad, that just looks bad on me. Well, no shit, Sherlock. So they didn't select him. But they finally did find some idiot that was willing to do it. And the 4-year-old daughter that he wanted so bad was in the home the whole time. Oh, for sure, Yolanda, for sure. Wait, no, did she get out? Because I know, so, and the au pair, you guys, is Brazilian. She's beautiful. And so she had an affair with the husband. But now she's out, right? And she's now, hi, Monique, and she's now talking. She was on the stand on day 2. If you guys watched day 2, she was on the stand. I don't know who has the daughter now. I'm trying to figure it out. The baby hasn't been feeling the best. Wednesday, we have a day out where we're out all day, so I don't really have a lot of time. We do a play date thing. Listen, I'm a busy lady. I know it doesn't seem like it. I'm a busy lady. Oh, his kin has the daughter. Okay. Monique, it's the Au Pair Affair. That's a tongue twister. Au Pair Affair murder trial on Court TV. There was some guy in England who would rug his wife. What? No. Some people get off on this, I guess. I don't know. That's disgusting. Not Leon knowing exactly who it is. Leon be on there. Listen, Monique, it is so good. I found it unfortunately on like day 3, so I'm like behind. So good though. Oh, her plea is 10 years? Okay. I was wondering, because I was like, her hair and her makeup wasn't really done like I thought it would be. Let's hear. So the au pair got 10 years. Again, you guys, he's a federal agent. Yes, a Brazilian grandma nanny, now living the dream. Did you hear about the guy here in Houston? Monique, I showed the video yesterday shouting out the mom. Thank God she instantly went to her instincts and took his phone and locked herself in the closet to find that out, because if not, he would have continued to do it. That was disgusting. I don't want to play it again because to me that was very triggering. He's an IRS investigator, the one that did that. Wow. Listen, older couples can be freaky too. Just kidding. Shut up. I have a question. Do I have anybody in here from the UK? I know I have a decent sized following from the UK, but I don't know if any of my friends are in here today from the UK. But I have a question if you are. Right. There's a few reasons, but you're right. Nobody from the UK today? Dang it. Good night, listen, Linda. Have a good night. Did you see the girl, man? And his yes, we talked about that too yesterday, Kayla. Chris said the same thing. Listen, that mom is defending them like nobody's business. Hi, Kayla. Have a good night, Miranda. The IRS agents have always been questionable. You watch a lot. Well, this is what I'm wondering. So, you know the one guy from the UK that always comes over here to America? I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, he got hurt, so he did a video. He's like, America, you guys have got the best pain medication ever. And then today he was like, he did a video. Josh, love him. Today he's like, America, you guys are right. You guys said to really be careful. Really be careful with the medication because you guys got good shit over here. And it made me think, wait, what do you guys use over there? Like, what do they use? You know, I don't know why my little pea brain thought that I guess pain medication like would be the same everywhere. No? Wait, what do they do? Cut you open, you have a surgery, and they give you an Advil? I'm so confused. I'm from Northern Ireland, but live in the U.S. now. All my family. Wait, okay, so what medication do they use over there? That's true, Corona. That's true. Well, I mean, serious, because, I mean, he's like, I mean, I don't know what they gave him, but he is like, whoa, I need this. This is crazy. And I'm like, I'm really trying to figure out what could be so different about the medication. They use, what? Which is like Tylenol with codeine. That's like your good stuff? Tylenol with codeine? Oh my God. Oh, those guys have me just absolutely cracking up. You know who else I love? I can't think of his name right now. Sharon! Fill it to the what? To the brim. What are you doing with all that water? Coffee, eh? Sharon! You're gonna drink all that? Oh my God, I love that guy. He absolutely cracks me up. He is hilarious, and I love his story. He went from being Richard is his name. He went from being no, not Ozzy Osbourne. He went from being homeless No, you guys are not talking about Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, is that why that guy says Sharon all the time? Dude, I always wondered why he always said Sharon. Is that the one that took the phone? Oh, no, Chris. The one that took the phone and went into the closet was the mom who came home and her 2-year-old daughter, or no, I guess the mom was with the daughter, whatever. Anyways, when the boyfriend or whatever came home, the daughter flipped out, was going crazy, going ballistic, and would not let the guy near her. So when the guy fell asleep, the mom said she had this weird sickening feeling in her stomach. So she grabbed the phone, she went into the closet, figured out his passcode, and found a 7-minute video of him and her daughter. You know what I'm saying? The 2-year-old. Well, no, yeah, I know that's Ozzy's wife's name. I always wanted to ask him, like, why do you always call everybody Sharon? Oh, that's why. Because what did Ozzy used to say that? Sharon! It just cracks me up. Oh my God. She called the police and showed the video. Yeah. I hope the mom. Oh yeah, she was serious about it. Yeah, she was worried about everything, and so she airdropped it to herself. Called the police. Yeah, that's terrible. Your life is no. You guys. I know Ozzy and his wife. Sure. Well, I mean, I don't know them, but I know that's his wife's name. I just could literally Alexis friends could. I just couldn't figure out why he was always calling everyone Sharon. I guess it makes sense that he's in the UK. Well, hi, Lindsay. Thanks for coming in with your beautiful blue butterfly. Crazy. Well, tonight has been a night, y'all. Tonight has been a Kasam! Hello, love bug. Angie, how do you get your bun so neat and perfect? Honey. Is it really so neat and perfect looking? Well, first of all, thank you, love. Hold on. I'll show you. So after you put it in your ponytail, I twist this around and I go to pull this through. And then I twist this one to the back. And then just fluff it up. Well, now it's not so perfect looking, but if I did it in the mirror and had the water and hairspray and stuff, but something like that. Thank you so much. You know how, you guys, there was a whole page at one point about my bun. There was literally a TikTok page called Angie's Bun. What's in Angie's Bun? People have way too much time on their hands. I wish I had that much time on my hands. Mama Lou said the same thing, that on FB there was a page called Mama Lou's Bun or something about, they always had to make comments. I'm like, what? Every once in a while, if you guys watch, every once in a while, someone come brain freeze again. Somebody will come in and comment, I wonder what's in that bun. Hairspray, a hair tie, shit, I don't know. Probably your dad's ball set. Never mind, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's getting late. It's so, like, for what? Like, a bun? I hate my hair down. I hate it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes, like, I'll pull it around. It's longer now, I don't have to, but I'll put a pin in right here. You'll see, like, if I'm actually going out. But you guys, I don't even have makeup on all day. I literally come home from watching the baby, put my hair up, and put makeup on then. My poor grandbaby has to look at me looking like I just crawled out of my casket all day. Then I put makeup on and do my hair to come on live with you guys. I'm telling you, people have way too much time on their hands. Way too much time to be making pages about my damn bun. I don't know about that, Rachel, but I used to hate it being down. Now I like my hair down and pulled up. I look better, and I know I look better with my hair down, but I hate anything touching my face. That is why I am so obsessed with this, because I love the Estee Lauder foundation, but instantly as soon as I put it on, my face tingles. And it takes a while, but it'll be itchy for a good while, like 30 minutes usually after I put my makeup on. But if you've noticed, I don't know if you have, but since I've been using this, I haven't been itching my face right when I come on. If I use my other foundation, tomorrow I'll use my other foundation. I'll be itchy. It's my foundation that's doing it. Yep. Or if I have, sometimes it'll be like hair stuck in my glasses. My granddaughter Jasmine that's in here, she for Mother's Day all of us girls went and had like a spa day, and I got a haircut instead of doing the sauna thing because you know me, I don't like the heat. Anyways, I got my haircut. My daughter-in-law, she's been in the family 7 years. She's not a newbie, okay? She's not a newbie. She's been here 7 years. She's like, what the hell? I never knew Mom's hair was so long because my hair is down to past the middle of my back. Yeah, it's just never down. I hate it. And now, because I've had it up for so many years, there's like a really thin spot right there where my hair goes up. So anyways, all right, well, let's wrap up for the day because this has been a dramatic day. Please remember to keep Beth and your family in your prayers. Chastity also asked for prayers. Let's keep her in your prayers. Today's been a good day. Let's put all of the drama to rest. You guys, I know that there is a group of people on here for whatever reason have nothing better to do and talk about besides me and my boring ass life, which I will never understand. So I get it. I have all of them blocked. I never see it. I only know what happens because you guys send it to me. Just ignore it. They get excited when they go from 3 people to 5 people watching them. So just don't worry about it. They'll be okay. They'll go away. So, all right. I love you guys so very much. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.